So we're starting off live right now because
Minus
of
one,
that.
minus one.
Yeah, Dangle Clacks. This is a fun start. So yeah, I apparently hit the button, but it didn't actually activate on YouTube. So we were talking to ourselves.
What else is new?
Then Bob was talking to himself during the talking to himself. So that made it even like
Yeah, I was
is
muted,
that
so it was
is that
even
like a
better.
fourth wall situation kind of? I think
Yeah.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Hello everybody. So how's everybody doing? Like I said, welcome Steven. Welcome Lady Liberty. Welcome Bob.
Hi.
He's talking to himself, which was interesting. Third, we broke the fourth wall here before the show when nobody got to see it. Sorry, the intro got messed up. A little bit sidetracked by tonight because there is a little special something going on, and I'm trying to prep it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, my nerves are hitting a little bit because I've never done that before, so it's new.
Dangle Clacks.
Yeah, good way to start. So I see that like Mao didn't come in first today. Oh, that hurts. Stephen Lane did.
The other lane.
Leprechaun,
The other lane.
Stephen Lane. Leprechaun, Stephen Lane.
Then he comes back. This is a funny thing. Stephen Lane came in first. Stephen L came in third.
Yeah, there's three of us.
Bob came in third, fourth, whichever way you want to look at it. So I hope everybody's doing good.
CJ said you're on fire, Tim.
Yeah, got the smoke background. Thank you, Graham, for realizing they actually got it fixed so I can actually do backgrounds with MP4s. So that's gonna open more stuff up later. I was just playing with the other day and I left this on because I'm more worried about everything else.
Hey, Echo does. Hey, CJ. Neil.
Got Mallory. Yep, Mallory. Got CJ. Got Great Vaping CJ and Steve O's in there. Echo Dub. Neil Pitts. Yeah, I blame two.
Lady LL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works too. I'm with you on that one. We can do that.
Y'all can go fuck yourselves.
It's gonna be a. It's
Well,
gonna be a
that's why
fun night.
Tim's on fire.
Yikes.
Yes.
So that's why I blame you. Tim's on
Fire,
fire.
liar, pants on fire. Yep.
Yep. I am not a hoe, Rocky.
Oh,
Well, that's up for debate, but if you say so, Bob.
Not anymore. All right.
Oh
The one
boy.
that always says
Not
"Hey,
anymore.
that's $20
He's
bucks."
changing his ways.
Inflation.
out there.
$50 is $50. Okay. 20.
Nobody's
That
gonna
can't
pay you
even get,
$50, you hoe.
it can't even get. See.
Things say times are still tough out there, man.
Yeah, damn right.
Shrinkflation.
It's more like $500 is $20 now. Yeah, that's how inflation works. I hope everybody had a good night. We do have a few submissions tonight for recipes, but yes, there will be a Q&A situation later where someone's going to win something. So that'll be fun to go over, and it'll have something to do with a certain single source place. Get into that a little bit later. I don't want to get into it too much too early.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert, but I mean, I've been trying to spoil this alert for a while. But I'm going to start off with something. I mean, usually, okay, I'm going to say Echo Dub. Thank you for the help, by the way, this week, because we did Neil Pitts. I did find a real recipe that looked delicious, and then I went to listen to the audio on it, and I think it was in German. So I'm like, well, I think I understand what's going on here, but just in case, Echo Dub, here you go. Please help. No, I saw that. You saw that, Neil. I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Nope.
But,
although
Deadpool,
I did
Wolverine.
find a really funny clip of them going back and forth saying which one is better earlier. I put it in the chat. Not this chat, our chat.
There's another bonus to why I sent it to Echo Dub, not just because of that, but this was one of those weird recipes. It's a real recipe, not vape recipe. But it was just really out there and different. I'm like, it sounds good. Sounds different. So I'm going to ask him if he knows what this is saying, plus also double checking.
He already has 4 recipes based off of it, Tim. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, honestly, I wouldn't blame him. It looks good, except for I don't know how you're going to do meats and vape. That'll be interesting to see how he does that. But same
Good ass fellow,
time,
you know he's already
thank you
thinking
for that, because you know, we get inspiration from right strange places. And actually, if you could pull off this sauce they made, because it had all kinds of different alcohols in it, but it was weird. Yeah, it reminded me of Echo Dub's recipes. Yeah, it really did.
I mean,
He said, yeah, it sounds like
what
something he'd
kind of
make.
meat it is. Swaggy is chicken and beef
True, but they're more of a broth.
and onion and garlic.
So in that line, we're gonna go with Echo Dubs first. The tart pie. See how strange this one is. This looks fairly normal from the first thing. It's got caramel from FA at 0.3, custard premium FA at 1, meringue FA at 1, pistachio FA at 0.3. Oh, he did. Is it tarte tatin? Tatin? Tatin?
Tart Tutton.
Tart tatin?
No idea. It's brand new.
Tart Tutine.
He's
Or
literally
tartine?
the only one that's used it so far.
Yeah. But I have heard that there's another flavor like that out there. I just can't remember it. But regardless, I don't know what that tastes like either yet, so I can't even tell you. This flavor art recipe is not based on any real world recipes, just a blend of some FA's best flavors, like the new FA's tart tatin, tart Peyton,
What?
Peyton man. I don't know.
Are you stroking out?
I blended it with some caramel, custard, and pistachio. I like FA, blah, blah, blah. I do not blah, blah, blah. Better than my former favorite from Slough Rome. I was going to say, I thought there was another one. Since it's a new flavor, I still have to figure out how to use it. Taste. So, despite the rest of it looking fairly reasonably normal, I have no idea what that is. I'm sure someone might be able to enlighten me. I'm pretty sure that it's not American in any way, shape, or form. We don't have that over here unless it's some kind of specialty restaurant. I'm almost positive, or grandmother makes it or something like that because they're from the old world. I don't know.
French pastry.
French pastry. Oh, okay, that's a little less complicated.
Ta ta
Can't we
ta
just call-
day, Junior.
Here. Oh, you fucking donkey.
Are you gonna share it?
Trying. So,
All right.
it's a
Tartatin
little- it's a
equal
little
upside
big.
down apple pie.
Oh, okay. I do remember that. Yes.
Thank you, Echo Dub.
Thank you.
There you go.
You're a pal.
That's how to make a classic tart Tutine.
Interesting.
I feel like I have one of them.
Tarty tat.
No, I do not. Okay. Well, upside down apple pie. That sounds delicious, though. It really does. All right. Oh, you put it in chat. I was trying to see. Thought it might have been a recipe link, and I realized it was you putting that in chat. Thank you. Anyhow, thank you, Echo Dub, for that, and thank you for the other day, because I wanted to be sure I was right about what the ingredients were, and they were correct. We got glazed and confused wonder flavors from BCF. The last one was all one flavor house. You can get one flavor house usually direct, and you could probably get that from FA1. Everything from
Shit.
but glazed and confused wonder flavors BCF. Full City. Blueberry gummy candy wonder flavors at 0.5. Oh, and that doesn't get used often enough. With blueberry jam wonder flavors at 2. I haven't used them together, and I feel like that's a good combo. Rock.
Yeah, I could see that working really well.
Yeah, me too. I've used both, but never together. Fluffy white cake wonder flavors at 1.5. Glazed donut wonder flavors at 2.5. And vanilla custard wonder flavors at 0.5.
Isn't that the blueberry combo everybody uses? It says it's really good together.
Yeah, I never use it often together, and I should. I can't help it. I really like with the blueberry jam. I really like the flavor West. It's just something about that sweetness punch. But I feel the blueberry jam blueberry gummy candy would work well as a trifecta with that too. I don't think it'd take away from it.
No, I don't
I
have.
got to remember that. I have several blueberry gummy candies actually, candies anyway. Rocky, how? Oh, wait a minute. Did I go down all the? I didn't go down all the way. Did I?
Hey, Rocky.
No, I did not. Here, let me get this. You can go down all the way. Glazed donut, glazed confused blueberry donut. No and there, but the O's in the middle. Savory sweet blueberry glazed goodness, reminiscent of fleshy glazed donut, a freshly glazed donut. It's a cheat juice anytime, anywhere. Shut up, Bob. Mixed for the show today. Everything can be purchased in both cities. So you can go there, one place, pick it up. That's the whole purpose of this show. So if someone can just go one place to pick up and mix your mix. In some cases, in most cases, I have found you can usually go both. If you can get it at both city, you can usually get it at Nomz too. Most of the time, it seems to be kind of a thing. Now, not necessarily the other way around.
Yeah, it
Nomz
doesn't work the other way around.
No, because remember, Bull City does food flavorings only. They have to have all the paperwork in order, and Nomz is a little bit more of the Wild West, which is good for us. Yeah, I have found that most of them can be used at both. Okay, we got a butter pecan ice cream cone. Straight vaping. Okay, what do we got going on here? Well, I wonder what we did for the cone. Butter pecan Flavor West, 4%. Tried and true. Hazelnut from Flavor West at 1. Edition. Sweet cream from Flavor West at 2.5. Sweetener sucrose Flavor West at 1. Vanilla bean ice cream Flavor West at 4. And waffle cone from Flavor West 5. We went with all single Flavor West, which you might be able to get other places, but I know you can get direct from Flavor West.
I haven't tried that waffle cone yet.
Good.
Taking back old school, this Flavor West sweet treat. It's one of the best waffle cones out there, if
Oh, yeah.
not the best. All sourced from Bull City flavors. Yes, he did put it. It's all sourced from Bull City, or directly from Flavor West. But looks at things because everything's Flavor West. You could order direct.
Oh yeah.
And I'm being Flavor West. Very high chance you could probably get it on Nomz too. But here, you know for a fact, you can go to Bull City, pick this up, mix it. That's the point. Now, how often do we want to mix something, but we're missing a bunch of ingredients, 3 ingredients, and we have to go to 3 different sites to get it? I find that frustrating. I'm sure I'm not alone. Always. It's very frustrating when you have to search all over. I mean, Steve-O, you and I have had conversations about it. Wait, am I missing 2 ingredients? I have to order one from Jungle Flavors and one from, like, wherever. Some random place out in the middle of nowhere. Thanks. And it's probably a delicious mix, but actually a good example of that would be that benet I have from
A good
Graham,
example of
SA.
that was the s'mores campfire episode, because there's a lot of stuff. Thanks. I don't need it. No. A good example was that campfire s'mores episode. There's a lot of things that I wanted to pick up that I was missing from those recipes, but I have to go to 3 different places to get them all.
Yep.
Or more.
Yeah, 4. Yeah. To get them all, yeah.
And it's so frustrating. You have to sub it out. This is a good way to be able to make a mix, have it exactly the same, not have to sub anything. To at least try exactly what someone's trying to make, and then adapt it from there. Your taste. I mean, you might find a sub is going to be to your liking, but try it first, because there might be something magical that happens between those ingredients that you don't understand. Someone else's mix happens quite often. So now we're gonna do a Bobby Boucher.
You have to take the pen out.
Bobby Boucher, you're up. And the name is just like
Jack and those mojitos. Sweet and cold taste, obviously. It's supposed to be a cold beverage, so I put my cooling combo in there. Grapefruit gummy candy. This is all Wonder flavors, by the way. Besides for the coolant, the sweetener. But you can grab all the regular flavors at Wonder Flavors. You should be able to grab everything here at Bull City and Nomz, definitely. You could probably get all of them at DIY-ejuice in Canada as well. But grapefruit gummy candy at 2, Jackfruit 2, lemon lime soda at 1.2, lime gummy candy at 1.5, mojito at 3, tangerine at 1.5. I got a 0.25% super sweet in there. And then you get a sweet little picture. And Marty Ray just dropped a new song yesterday, and I just saw it before, so was listening to it in pre-show, and it's good. It's bluesy, really good.
I mean, I like the addition of the tangerine at the end because that's actually a nice.
I wanted
like
a sort of tropical-ish mojito vibe going on. Push that with the lemon lime soda, that can get very overpowering, so I only put it at 1.2. Lime gummy candy to just bring some more of that limey syrup into there. Jackfruit and tangerine. Yeah. Here we go. That's me.
Yeah, sounds tasty actually. It's summertime drink too. Yeah, we forget to mention them. They're not on a usual list, but yeah, Wonder Flavors Direct is always a possibility. Sometimes you have, I don't know what the minimum bottle size that might be in it, but the
2
you
ounces.
save money that way too.
Yeah, I put it in my notes there that you can get all those flavors at either Wonder Flavors Direct or any place that sells Wonder Flavors. They're all very easy to source flavors. So
Can't guarantee Bull City would have all of them in stock, but I know that at least as of last fall, all Wonder Flavors were in stock at Nomz.
Yep.
I actually did an all Wonder flavor one last month too.
I had an idea to do another one as well. I'm gonna throw another one together.
I got ironically all these new betas here on the desk from a certain company that starts with Wonder. Ends in flavor.
You also have a 16-ounce bottle of fucking orange cream from that company too.
Yeah, if you're wondering what a 16-ounce bottle looks like. Thank you, Frank. It actually oh, there's Frank right there. Honestly, it's delicious. I was gonna make some up, I just didn't have time. But in SodaStream, it's good. 500 ml, 16-ounce direct from Nomz, Bull City, and DIY. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Frank.
And hi, Andy Social and Kim C as well. Sorry, I was in my recipe mixing it up. And hi, Frank and Tommy.
Yeah, Frank, I've had a really good success with Wonder Flavors in the SodaStream, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to be doing some content on SodaStream, because I have these flavors. Why not enjoy them in every way? And you can make pairings. You know, how often do we do a drink pairing with our liquid? Well, how about making a pairing that'll either complement or be exactly the same as your vape? Do either or. So you get no off flavors. You can do that. It is possible. I'll check that second. I'll check that first. What Frank
Speaking of
said.
Wonder Flavors, Tim, I'm just going to keep this blueberry muffin in here with my stuff because I'm more likely to use it than you.
It's good. It's a little bit steeper.
It.
Oh, the blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah,
I'm not really a huge muffin person.
I've been digging muffins a lot lately, so I'm just going to keep it.
It's a nice piece to add to a.
Oh, okay. So I'll let them know that. And someone here is going to be extremely happy to hear about it, because I know that someone is excited about doing the testing on this. Agave nectar is a flavor they'll be definitely releasing, and I'll let you know. And you can say it. I would let you know so you can say it on the show. It seems to be like a golden syrup. I have heard someone's notes on it, and I know that they were raving about it.
Come on, bro. The number one I wanted released, you're not going to let us know yet, but you will somebody. Oh.
Hey,
That's it, Frank. I'm not beta testing the second set. Nope.
Steve O told me a perfect use case for that. And I'm excited for that myself.
That's actually really good news. I'm happy about
my
that.
Alley.
That flavor made me think of teas, cocktails. That flavor made me think of Echo Dub also.
It sounds like the same use that I have for the sugar cane.
I'm just giving you crap, Frank. I know, I get it.
Frank, I'm not kidding. I got to do the final testing. I'll have them done by tomorrow for you from my side, but there's a couple winners in this one. There really are.
And I'm just waiting for him to finish so I can get my hands on them and try them out
Yep.
and get them done.
Oh wow, don't do that.
But yeah, there's that's actually really good news because I know how much Steve was excited about that one. Like, hey,
man.
we don't have another one out there. Why not? And yeah, the
I
orange cream
love it.
tastes. The orange cream in the Soda Stream. If you've ever had the clear American orange cream, I question, and Frank couldn't even answer for sure. It might actually be the same flavor. It
I mean, it totally tastes like it.
does. I have a feeling they are actually
Like they
using
just took
flavor.
Frank's one shot and just like stole it and added a bunch of fucking sweetener and some carbonated water to it, and bam.
Some artificial
Well,
sweetener.
Hey,
I think it actually
that's
happened.
what flavors are for. Yeah.
Oh, hammy melon. Yeah, I know I got to try the hammy melon. Yeah, I have it right here, and I've been talking about it. I was going to do it tonight, but like I said, got way behind. And then after I got done work, the bunny was demanding attention, knocked me out.
Demanding attention. Yeah, she's demanding something. She's a little hellion today.
And I found that you can mix like different candies of it together, and some work in the Soda Stream, some don't. You'd have to learn to play with them, figure out what you like. Then again, taste is always subjective. What might not work for one of us might work for everyone. So yeah, it's fun. We're gonna do a lot more experimentation. Bob, stop. Not that time of experimentation. Get out of your head before you say it.
I didn't say anything.
I'm really happy you got that flavor in there.
No.
So we got Stephen L, not Stephen Lane, but we have Stephen L's recipe.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that.
Leprechaun.
Do you want to pull it up? Do you want to pull it up? It's easier
No,
for you, right?
you pull it up. Got my hands nasty.
So are you trying to just, go over like and pull a Grim Green where he's got couch guy and kitchen guy, and now
Yeah,
we have
that's-
Stephen L and a Stephen
That's
Lane?
it. No, I just
Even-
got tired of my whole name being out there, so I just
Leprechaun.
wait. Stephen R will be next week. That's left side and right side, Steve. And Elaine is dead center.
Ready?
I got what the hell did I call this? Oh yeah, All Vora Sweet Madness. It's an all Flavora mix you can get from either direct from Flavora, or when I got all these flavors, I got them from Bull City, but either or.
Yep, all Flavora. Yeah, I see.
Or, yeah. And then so it's banana Flavora at 1%, butterscotch Flavora at 1.5, cream Flavora 1%, crispy donut 1.25, maple bar 1%, smoked butterscotch 7.7, sweetness 0.5, and then white chocolate at 1%.
I think you got a winner there. Honestly, do.
Yeah, it
These
tastes
are
pretty
all
good.
really good flavors.
It tastes
Yeah,
very good,
it's-
but then I started getting some weird shit. But then I realized I had to rewick mine.
Ah.
And then
So it
doing
wasn't the
those-
mix's fault.
Yeah, no,
You
the
see-
mix is good. It's just dirty, nasty cotton is not.
Nice picture of a sloppy plate, like it. Oh, that actually looks really good. I mean, honestly, I like the only flavor there I don't use much of is a banana because it's a little on the candied side for me, but I
Yeah.
like it. It's not a bad flavor. Not as
Well, I
natural.
wanted to make it all Flavora, and I wanted a banana in there, but I didn't want to use something else that wasn't.
Again, you can order those all direct. I know that those are all at Nomz. I'm pretty sure. Actually, those are all good flavors. I'm almost positive they're all.
I got all
Still.
of mine from Bull City like about a month ago, 3 weeks to a month ago.
Oh, then probably. I haven't seen any of those on the discount tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soda Stream's awesome. It's a good way to try and get off of drinking too much soda. If you haven't noticed, I mean, we got Steven pretty much convinced to get into one.
I'm just
We
tired
have
of paying all the money.
Sharon's convinced. I'm sure Sharon's convinced.
This soda pop's gotten expensive, man.
It's expensive to buy the soda stream to begin with, but once you have it, saves you a lot.
Yeah. It's just like vaping.
Alright.
DIY, same thing.
Don't worry, Steve's got one too. Steve-O.
My turn.
Yeah, I want to hear about this one. This actually sounds good.
Okay. Well, I've kind of been in a little mixer's block these past couple weeks. Past few weeks, but then like last minute, I come up with something. This is something I was playing with a couple months ago and decided to actually finish it. Well, attempt to finish it. Straw melon bubble gum. I went with candy watermelon from Flavor West at 3%, marshmallow SSA at 0.4, and that's just 3 drops in a 15 mil. Strawberry bubblegum Capella at 4%, strawberry gummy candy Wonder Flavors at 2.5, super sweet cap at 0.65, the watermelon taffy SSA at 3%, and a little bit of wild melon Flavora at 0.5%. Not too much, just wanted to give those other melons a little bit of a boost and, alter them a slight bit. So it's not just purely watermelon, and it needs to steep. The strawberry bubblegum is extremely dominant until it has a chance to settle down. Like when I did the grape bubblegum, I wasn't sure if the grape was going to start pushing through, but after about a week or so, it finally did. And like the watermelon's there, you know what I mean? It's just the strawberry, that pink bubble gum is just so dominant. And I've really been loving that strawberry bubble gum. I had a little bit of that marshmallow because it has just that right vanilla note to really complete it. And went with the watermelon taffy because it's a really tasty watermelon, but it has that taffy base that's going to help that mouthfeel of the bubble gum. And I wanted to go strawberry gummy candy this time. The last couple bubble gums I did, I used the cap shisha, but strawberry gummy candy is just a staple flavoring for me, man. And I haven't used the Flavor West candy watermelon in probably a couple years, but it seemed like the right pairing to go with the watermelon that's in the taffy. I'm excited for it. It needs to steep. It really does. But I think this is going to be pretty promising for sure. Just a nice, hopefully balanced straw melon, all kind of like one cohesive bubblegum flavor is what I'm going for. So yeah. That's that. Got it right here. But it really needs to settle down.
So what are you getting forward right now?
The strawberry bubblegum. I've also considered starting to try lowering the percentages on that strawberry bubblegum. When I first started using it, I really felt like it needed to be pushed. But now that I'm using it in mixes, it's dominant. And
I've noticed that myself. Like it stands above everything, even though it doesn't seem like it when you single flavor test it. It stands above everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So I might consider trying to start lowering it.
I've found that in a lot of I've mixed a ton of bubble gums, and I've found that if to get the balance right, you do want to drop that down to like 2, maybe even like 1.5, because all those flavors are really, really powerful, and they stand out on top of damn near everything you put them with.
Yeah.
I don't have that cap one, but just from hearing you talk about it, it's
It's so good. Like it. It's
Yeah, it's
become
one
my
I
favorite
definitely
bubble
gotta
gum.
pick up.
I mean, I don't know. I previously really liked Wonder Flavor's bubble gum. That's also another one of my favorites for sure.
I'll
There's a
still
couple
die
good
on the
bubblegum
hill that FA blender eyes Tutti Frutti.
Right.
It's my mate and boo.
Well, I did a test, and there's a reason for a test, and I'll go over why I did the test. I actually came up with a recipe that I wanted to try because I realized though I couldn't do the recipe without a flavor from another flavor house for the full recipe. So I wanted to make a tester first and see how it steeps
Peter.
out. Well, no, it's actually more complicated. I made 2 recipes to make 1. But this is a test to see if this is going to work the way I want it to, and I might still even try it on the other one to see if it makes a difference. So I can come back to it because we do need to do the continuation one, works, stuff like that episode again soon. And I think I'm going to try and do this one into that, and maybe a couple others. I have a few in this category. But I did a powdered donut test. I want to try this. Powdered donut from Wonder Flavors at 3, with a sugar cereal from Cap at 2, and it's all available at BCF. So is it, and the other has 1 ingredient, super sweet Cap. I want to see if the sugary cereal will boost that without turning it weird, because that one's like very specific cereal, and I want to do that and then switch it in. And this is the why: strawberry jam filled donut, powdered donut, strawberry baked, strawberry jam from Nomz, sugar. That's the weird part. I don't think I can do it without it. Sugary cereal, and then the super sweet. But yeah, I want to do the strawberry baked in the jam and see if I can pull it off. If not, I don't want to go too strawberry with it. This picture what I'm trying to go for here. I mean, like a strawberry coating on the outside and inside. I probably will have to add a cream too. So this is like a building that's here in this one. I want to do the first test first. The test itself is there, but that actually, if it works for what I want it to work, I think those could work by themselves. Powdered donut.
Faye is suggesting adding some butter raw.
I like the addition of that cereal there, Tim. Maybe
Yeah,
pastry
I want
cream.
to.
Maybe pastry
You
cream.
know, I
would
was thinking
work
pastry
perfectly
cream
in
was
there.
actually one I'm thinking of if I do wind up doing a filling, or the was it cream filling? I Wonder Flavors.
Yeah.
There's a couple, and ironically, you know, we have Frank here tonight. But as I was already thinking, any additions are going to be added that I'm thinking of are going to be Wonder Flavors. So that actually works out.
You could even throw both of them in there. I think they'll play really nicely together.
Yep.
A little bit of.
But I also want to try it first with just the jam, without the cream first, to see where I'm at, because the powderiness and the sugariness might actually pull off the vibe. Damn, I don't know. That's going to be that's probably going to be like a 3 to 4 recipe development. This one to try and figure out, because I had a thought in my head and I couldn't stop thinking. I was like, I gotta try it. Let's start somewhere.
Which means
Everything
you
you
guys
use
will
butter
never
raw.
see another recipe from it because he'll never remember.
Oh well. I'm making an episode so I can play with it on purpose.
Okay. You say so.
That said, all right, we can get to it. Wait a minute. Does anyone else have any mothers that we need to go over?
I
have a
did another
recipe.
one, but Cassie
Bob
has
does.
recipes. Show
All right, yeah,
Cassie
Cassie
first.
does. All right, yeah, go ahead, Cassie. You guys go over yours, and then we'll go over this Q&A.
All right, so I did a blueberry raspberry muffin, and you can get all these flavors from Bull City. Blueberry flavor was at 3, blueberry jam wonder flavor at 2, and then I did the blueberry muffin flavora and wonder flavor each at 3. I did the boysenberry flavora because at 1.5, because that'll boost both my blueberry and my raspberry. Nut muffin and Cap at 3. Premium raspberry SSA at 2, because yes, it is officially back on the site and I wanted to showcase that with my recipe. Super sweet perillum at 1, and wild raspberry Cap at 2. Wink. That's it. I only did 1 today. I'm a slacker. I haven't tried it yet, but off the knuckle, it's pretty damn good. So
looks amazing.
All right, Bobby. And you made another one.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. There you go. Yeah, when I was going through my Wonder Flavor stash earlier, to make my first recipe, and I saw some flavors in there that I haven't put together yet, and I really wanted to see how they played together. So I did chew on my berries. Alaskan berries at 2, boysenberry raspberry at 1, bubblegum. It's fucking TFA, but it's supposed to be the Wonder Flavors juicy bubblegum. I will change that. Grape candy sour at 1%, sour ball candy at 1%, and wild berry gummy candy at 2%.
I like where you're going with it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's mixed berry bubblegum. Yep.
Alaskan berry's got a nice brightness to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And trying to really sell that sourness by pairing the sour ball candy with the grape candy sour. Add a little bit of darkness to those berries as well. I think it'll work really nice.
Picture of some candy and real fruit.
I haven't done anything with that wild berry gummy in a while.
Oh, they marry.
It's fucking banging song. Banging tune. Where are you, Wonder Flavors? Damn you.
I just literally ran out of time today, or would have had another recipe. All right. So, yeah, I'll explain the rules. So we'll give a few minutes for everybody to figure it out. And then, yeah, as long as you're not a member of the panel or usual panel, you can go there to anadvocateforliberty.com and you can go and you can message. It'll pop up that you can message, little message symbol. Send a message to there. It's possible you may have to click a couple things, so I'll give you time before we get started on it. And when you message there, it's instantaneous for me, so I can tell when someone's in order, which is one of the things that was really important to me. And thank you, Steve-O, for testing that with me. Sure, and Stephen Lane too, because it was important to know that I needed instantaneous thing to give everybody a fair chance.
You can't win, Bob. You're part of the panel, you dumb.
I won already. What are you talking about?
I win.
Tim sent me the yeah, Tim sent me the fucking coupon or the code before the stream even started. He did. He's like, Bob, we know you're gonna win this year.
But yeah, send the answer there. There's going to be a question in just a few minutes here. A specific question that there's an answer has come from these shows. Sometimes a specific show. Sometimes it'll be just a generic thing that we should know from this show.
And we have
it's going to be like this.
You
it's going to be
your screen to go over how to submit their
yes,
answers?
I can do that. Make sure it actually works right. Yes. All right. So sharing screen. Here we go. Advocate for Liberty. You're on here. You just literally hit the symbol. You might have to sign in. You put your answer there and you hit send. It's fairly foolproof. Just, I mean, I think there was initially a sign-in process that you had to sign in originally. And once you signed in, it's as simple as just clicking and sending. And it's an instantaneous response, so I don't have to worry that someone got an unfair advantage from sending. Like, you send an email. Sometimes emails do not go through instantaneously. You might not get them for like 20 minutes. So it's not always a fair. Black screen? For real?
That's what Rocky said.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I did it wrong. I shared. Okay, share
Good
screen
job,
here.
Tim.
All right. You click that. Just a little thing. Click that. And then if you haven't, once you're signed in there, you can just send the message there. You put the message here. You hit the button there. You're done. That's it. Simple. I'm sorry about that. I tried sharing the screen. I forgot I can't actually share screen like everybody else on the panel can. I do that. It's black screen.
No, see, it says that they need our name and email first, so you have to go through that process.
Yeah. Which is just so it can respond to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I already did this once. I don't know why it's not saving me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh well. Whatever. I can't do it anyway. I don't care. Me.
Me. Yep. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were picking about Sharon actually that night. I remember that.
I
now.
don't
Yeah.
see that, Rocky said.
Yeah, so when you go in there and you hit send, it's gonna not send your message. It's gonna ask you to put your name and your email in before it'll send,
Right.
and that should only happen every time.
Shouldn't happen every time. It's not supposed to.
You still got that up on the screen.
I got Mallory's. Hi, please answer the question. I don't have any details. This will be help get your question fully answered as soon as possible.
What is
Yeah, it'll
what's the question?
You're still
Okay.
sitting in the screen.
Well, I was trying to give a few minutes for everybody to figure out.
We're not going to answer it, but I just want to know
Well,
the question.
Let everybody
right
maybe
here.
let everybody
There.
put a test through so they can sign in or whatever they have.
Oh,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Give everybody a minute to familiarize yourself with that, because this will be once a month.
Get in there, guys. Get in there.
These single source recipes we'll always do it for. Just so you know, I can go over the prize while we wait. The prize is going to be a gift card to Bull City, $20 gift card to Bull City flavors, and it is more beneficial to someone on this side of the pond. Sorry.
Yeah.
Although you can order from across the pond, it's just more shipping.
America.
Yeah.
Courtesy of BCF. Thank you. So yeah, it's going to be a monthly giveaway for now. Just trying to test the waters with it and see how it works. Yep. Answer is testing, CJ says. I just realized that. All right. I was looking over there. I was looking here. Nope. All right. All right, gotta get back in there again. All right. One unread conversation. Yes. Booby. There's a booby in here. Oh, so that means you can actually do it.
Boobies always win.
Yeah,
Boobies always
damn
win.
right.
All
That's
right.
why I made my name.
So I'm going to
Booby.
bring this over here in front of me so I don't screw up when the question
I'm on
is
fire.
asked. Easier that way. Mal's in there. Am I the correct answer? Well, correct answer would be the correct answer, but it's not the correct answer. Good
You are
try.
correct.
You are correct. You're correct
Did you
that
even
you're
say what
incorrect.
the question was yet?
No, I have not.
No.
I'm trying to give everybody time to get signed in and get used to it, the way it works for a minute, because this is the first time. But yeah, there's a question. It's a question I haven't read yet, by the way. And Mallory sent a picture of like bracketed booby looking. Hey, that's a good job, Mallory.
What kind of question is that? How dare you ask me this?
That's a good. All right. So now that we're all confused
Hold on.
and
Rocky's asking, so I'm gonna show him.
Yep.
Rocky, see this right here? I'm on the page. Okay. See this little guy right down here? This little chat box. You click that and you type in whatever.
Type in a message,
And
Bob, and
then
send it.
you put in your name and your email and you hit send and Tim will have received it.
Yeah.
The first time you click the send, it asks for your name and email.
Yeah.
yeah, which is why I'm trying to give people a chance to try and get signed into it. Chance. Although this is going to be a Cassie question, actually.
Oh,
Oh
great.
God.
That's a
Pagoda.
question.
The
No, it's
answer is
not.
always pagoda.
I'm just kidding, Cassie. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
It's not a bad question, and it's gonna be about flavorings, asshole.
the answer is always
Pagoda.
going to be, at least for now, unless something changes. For now, the answer is always going to be a flavor
Weird.
available at Bull City. The answer is going to be the flavor available at Bull City.
So the flavor name.
Ooh,
Yeah, it'll be the
what's
flavor name from
bunny's
Bull City.
name? Because we don't always say that on the shows. We just call her Bun Bun.
That's true. That would be a good one, but I did a different contest. I'm trying to keep this one here, since Bull City is the ones putting forth a little bit of money for a gift card. This is something I wanted to do in a specific.
Fuck you, Bob.
Who, Ashley?
Mal's answer is a flavor available at Bull City. Good try. Good try. I'll give you that. I'll give you a damn good try on that one. Yeah, interest.
Okay,
Mal-
we're not
Mal's
playing
spot on.
20 questions though.
All right. So it seems, if anybody's watching this on replay, just try and this will happen the last Saturday of every month. Gonna be doing this. So if anyone wants to get involved in this, single source mixing, it'll be this every month.
Oh, shit.
All right. And if there's a one more than one giveaway situation or winner, it can happen. It might happen. It might be from more one's place. You never know. But it's going to start off with Bull City for sure. All right. So the question is from Cassie. What cereal released this year did Lady Liberty think tasted like a mix of Sugar Smacks and Corn Puffs?
Damn it, I remember.
And here's another advantage to that situation too. Not only is the question there, but if you really need to, you can. It's on another video on this channel. If you're really feeling that ambitious, it gets that bad. The questions are ever that hard. I didn't make it too hard tonight. I made sure we didn't make it. Should be a good guess. What cereal released this year did Lady Liberty think tasted like a mix of Sugar Smacks and Corn Puffs?
Spit it out there, Junior.
We have a winner. We have a winner.
We have a winner. Who's the winner?
The winner, just by a hair. Ma was right there. Okay. Straight vaping actually won.
Good job.
Congrats. CJ.
Congratulations, CJ. You are the one.
You're the wiener.
Unlike
And
Bob,
Bob's all the
who
winners.
disqualified himself by cheating.
What do you mean? I was right.
You didn't even know what the question
Did
was.
not take him long. Mao actually came in.
I won.
Came in second.
I
Mao
won.
typed so fast. Actually, technically, we'd have to call Sufgar cereal app. Would have been Mao's answer, but
Wait, you have to spell it. You have to
Wait,
spell it
what?
correctly.
Sufgar cereal. I have not tried Sufgar cereal, but it sounds okay. Typing that fast, so I know how that is. Nerves get to you.
See,
Good
I told
job.
you not to fucking use the flavor in your recipe because you were gonna give it away. He wanted me to use the flavor in my recipe too.
I actually
said,
purposely
"No."
did. That is part of the reason why I use that. And I was thinking, what can I do
No,
with this?
that is gonna
Oh, I
instantly
can make this
give it
really
away.
awesome. Like, try this donut thing theory I've had with it. And then I
Right,
tried the
3
donut
times
theory,
and
and I was
wrong
like, I
every
got to back up. It's single source. Oops, that's why there's 2 recipes. Technically, I made the one with the Nomz in it first. I had to backtrack, but yeah.
Don't worry, CJ. I'll let you take a picture on the podium.
I'm gonna try this. I think I'm gonna add. I'm
Bob,
gonna
you're
double
dumb.
this.
So yeah, I just need
Follow.
the email address that you use for. I think it's the one you use for your Bull City orders. I believe that's how that works, or how does it work for it? I've never actually done it.
Oh my god, you are
I'm gonna
such
do
a
it.
Recipient's name, recipient's email. Yep, I do need an email. Yep.
I'm probably gonna
Uh,
lose. I might lose my camera for a minute. Ugh.
Holy shit.
Oh, so it's and milk and honey instead of add milk and honey
Yep.
this time, Rocky?
There
Gotcha.
it goes. Knew that was gonna happen. Called it.
And I'm sorry, Rocky, but if you have a bad cereal mix and you add milk and honey, you're just gonna make it worse. But that's just in my opinion.
Yeah, it's gonna taste like shit.
He said it's the same email, Tim.
I don't have your email. I have the message.
It doesn't show you what the email is through the message.
Nope. No, that's actually one of the
that's
things about it.
whack.
It's actually on purpose. This way here it keeps, it's a privacy thing. I actually like that about it. It keeps me from having that. I think that that's the way it should be set up on all things instead of trying to figure out. Okay. We got it.
Didn't get enough.
Of
Oh,
course.
good
We got
night,
it.
Echo Dub.
Good night, Akadub.
I can't talk now. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Come on.
Work.
Sorry, I'm in a really weird mood tonight because I have not gotten much sleep. Since somebody had to have me get up at 5:45 this morning after they kept me up until 4 to wake him up for work. And then the dog finally let me go back to sleep to take a nap after he left, and then he called and woke me up and told me there was a delivery coming. finally
a
get
good
back
night,
to sleep,
Echo.
and he called me and let me know it was here.
Echo Dub.
But I'm not mad. It's okay.
Do we have enough? No, I don't even have enough strawberry gummy candy in that bottle to not have to get up. Need that.
So there's no way to get the
That.
AFC, the airflow control ring off of the Blotto Max, is there?
Is not.
Not that I can figure. Not that I don't want to break it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not gonna force it. But... So I guess you would have to like right now. I think I have juice down in there, and there's no way to get it out without washing it and then letting it dry and all that shit.
Oh, really?
Well,
I was
that's
seeing if y'all knew
easy.
if there was a way to get it off.
Not that I'm aware of.
Need a new bottle of strawberry gummy candy. Might as well pick this potato chip up off the floor too.
Potato chip.
Yeah,
good.
so close to not making a mess, wasn't that?
Okay.
And the cool thing about this is it's like not a specific tab on that contest, CJ.
Nope.
It's like just like whatever on the site.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why Noted has the tab, but this we don't have a tab, so
We don't have a
just
tab
wanted
yet.
to point that out. You know, because that's another show that Butthead is on. I mean,
So
Tim.
the $20 gift card is good for anything on site.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's try it. Worried it's gonna thin it out, but we'll see.
Could be there, CJ. Yeah, that was different. Never done that before. It's like I said, I mean, I've been nervous about this all day because I have not done this before. So it had me like, panic attack last minute.
It went fairly well.
Okay.
Well,
So-
fairly well. I mean, I have to get used to it, but as it like first time's always the worst.
So first, that's a really good idea, CJ. And if you do, drop it in the chat and we'll go over it. And second, Rocky dropped a chat.
The recipe.
Recipe.
I'll grab it.
in
Yep, I
the
got
chat.
time now.
Evaporated? Oh wow.
All right.
Oh
Rocky.
my god, that Choco Taco is amazing, CJ.
It really is. Choco Taco is good.
so
So we got who's your daddy? All I can think of
Hi,
is
Courtney Lasher.
all I can think of here is Master of Disguise. Who's your daddy? Buttercream frosting Wonder Flavors at 0.5. Salted caramel Wonder Flavors at 3.5. Caramel butter for Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Condensed milk Pluralum at 2. And super sweet cap at 0.5. So this is we're going for like a sugar daddy here, I think. Who's your daddy? Sugar? Yep, sugar daddy.
Looks
Yep.
like it, yeah.
Going satisfies milk caramel goodness. Sugar Daddy, America's oldest, most popular milk caramel lollipop. Slow cooked caramel pop, backed with trademark confetti adorned nonstick wax paper, provides long lasting, sweet, tooth pleasing comfort. Perfect go anywhere candy treat. Created in 1925, the portable caramel lollipop was originally called the Papa Sucker. Did not know that. Later changing its name in 1932 to its suggested a wealth of sweetness, hence Sugar Daddy. That's interesting. To adjust sweetener percentage and got a bunch of response. I didn't know all that. I like that when people add like it's an interesting amount of background info there. Name change too. It is not. You know, there are a lot of things that used to be something else that aren't. I find it like Paul's not here tonight. It sucks because I actually mentioned that. I know there's a few treats we have here in the U.S. that if you get them in Canada, they're named different. Same thing, different name. Like, same company, everything, but they just name.
Speaking of which, where you at, Uncle Paul? You said you were gonna be late. You didn't say you were gonna be a no-show. Psh,
You did it show
slacker.
up okay? You got it in your email and everything okay?
Sounds about right.
Yep.
I just yeah, this is kind of fun.
Ooh,
Weird.
birdie.
Fun.
I did a good job on that.
Yeah,
one.
different.
So most of the time it's going to be either a premiere or a live, smaller live situation, but the question could be as simple as like favorite flavor from a certain profile from somebody on the panel. They might not even know the answer to the question or the question itself until it comes up. Or know it's gonna be something random like that for a while. I kind of like the idea of it being a flavor there because it kind of shows a flavor. It'll never be a negative flavor because if it's a flavor we don't really care for, why we mention it? Like in a positive light. Like, yeah, this flavor here, let's showcase it. It sucks. Say this because Cassie actually gave me one of those before this one.
Unless you say there's nothing behind you.
Dude, you're trying to fucking get me to come up with this questions for your stupid contest. Not stupid contest, but your contest. What do you want me to do? Just bleh. I had already given you like 4 questions already, and you're like, no, that was not good enough. No, that's too generic. No, that'll give away what episode show it's on. Fuck you.
And yeah, it'll give it
feel like he
away. And then
sounds just like
he
that.
goes and he uses the answer in tonight's recipe.
Just kidding.
I know. I told him not to do that. I was like, you're gonna give it away, Tim.
It wasn't the only cereal used tonight, though. One other.
And
I'll see
he's
one.
like, oh, we should both use it. I'm like, I'm definitely not going to use it because that is definitely going to give it away. Are you dumb? Come on, man. Use your head.
And that actually is a really good, unique sugary cereal. The cereals that came out this year, so she came up with the cereal questions like, we have some very specific cereals this year that I'm really happy with. This is the best cereal year we've had in years. Like we've had a couple that shine here and there, but nothing like this. This year's
Yeah,
been
'cause,
stellar.
I mean, the new Flavora one was like cornflakes off or Captain Crunch for me off the shake, but it was like Frosted Flakes after a steeped. And the
Classic
one from
vanilla is
Nomz was
Berlin's
like a little
Galactonite.
bit more generic cereal.
Yep. They're all interesting.
Kind of, Mallory. You guys don't even know.
Puppet of Walter. Thank you.
Shut the hell up.
Oh my god, there is actually one of the the mini Jeff, little Jeff puppets on sale on Marketplace for like $50. Not too far away from us.
Is this better?
Wow.
That'll help Bob with his avocado joke.
Again,
He's not here.
he's not here.
He's never here. He's
You
never
always
here.
talk to him when he's not here, though. That's the funny part.
It's not my fault he leaves all the damn time.
I'm imagining he's probably getting out the flavors to mix that recipe he came up
Probably.
with,
Probably, yep. That'd be a good guess.
since he came up with it, after the show started.
He
I
did.
guess I should make sure that I put the right bottle back in. Otherwise, I'll be looking for my SSA marshmallow and never find it next
I
time.
did all this work searching this out just to make Canadian Vapor go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't even here.
He'll
Not
be
even here.
Actually,
So
unless he's passed out drunk from his sister's birthday and stepsister's
That-
birthday or sister-in-law's birthday, whatever.
The clear invisible bottle.
Yeah.
I mixed another 15 mils, so it's a full 30. So I doubled up the mix, but I didn't add any more strawberry bubble gum, which means now it's at 2% in the mix. Just to try it that way, because I already, know how the flavor works at 4%, and we'll see how it goes. Either way, it's gonna be. I know I'm gonna vape a 30 mil of it because tasty enough to vape. Just, is it exactly what I was looking for? You know what I mean?
Hard to tell until you. Is it all steeped up now or no? Just mix.
No, no, I just mixed it. And
I was reading
mean,
stuff at the
I
same
can
time.
always mix another one. I'm gonna play around with it, but you know.
Hey, Andy.
Andy,
A show on top note flavors would be interesting, he said.
that's
Gotta
not a
be.
bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have to do a reverse one
Go
too.
down, buddy. Go down. Go down.
Listen, Tim, you can only be a top or a bottom. You can't switch back and forth. It just gets confusing. There, I had to throw the Bob joke in there since he's not here right now.
You really didn't, but
I did it anyway because he's a jerk.
I'm vaping my Rainbow Sherbet. Right. It's definitely got like a punch background to it. Almost a little too punchy.
Hey, look, that's what Andy was looking for. There you go. CJ said, yes, I always put notes on top of my flavors. Good idea.
Punchy
Hey,
and strong or punchy?
Ironically, the question note is on top of my flavors. Top note?
what?
The question is a top note. It's on top of my flavors and it's a note.
Are you just trying random ideas?
Yeah. No, I looked at it and I was like, it was actually because of yes, I was putting notes on top of my flavors. Good idea from CJ. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
that note's on top of the flavors. It's actually CJ's fault. That dad joke style was CJ inspired.
I'm CJ and I approve this message.
And then Rocky just dropped the mixing comp form.
Yep. I'm going to go over that in a second.
Again?
Yep. I was planning on it. Go over this. We got the Strawberry Shortcake Festival Recipe Contest. Rocky dropped the message, the link right there. Click on that because you're going to have to put a message in this link to start with. Warn you ahead.
Yeah.
So it must be a new recipe with strawberry shortcake theme. Has to contain at least 2 strawberry concentrates. That's at least. You can have more than that. No minimum or maximum flavor percentages. So that's whatever you feel comfortable with. Flavor concentrates must be currently available at Bull City, Flavor Jungle, Medicine Flower, and DIY-ejuice Canada. So, you know, they don't all have to be on one site. It's a single source. Get clear tonight. We're looking for layers. Shortcake, which can be lots of different things. Everything from a graham layer to a cake layer to something like cakey layer. Strawberry and a cream aspect of it. They all have to be separated. They can taste them individually. Not a strawberry blueberry contest or strawberry other fruit shortcake. So don't make this a mixed fruit situation. You want strawberry shortcake. You can use other fruit flavors, say like, for examples, apricot to enhance it, your strawberry or a kiwi or something like that. You can add them things, but this has to be, you still got to taste like a strawberry. All recipes must be submitted no sooner than July 15th, which is already passed, no later than September 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern. You don't have much time left here to submit now. Starting to run out. All recipes must be tagged with the title ELR Mixing Comp 3, hashtag ELR Mixing Comp 3. Contestants must post a reply in this thread. Like I said, you had to put something in this thread, including your name, your mixer name, if different than your forum name. So it could be just simply that. This is blah, blah, blah. My mixer name is, and then you're done. That's set for this thread. Provide an actual, go ahead.
You have a month.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. That's right. September 1st.
I knew that's what you were thinking.
That is exactly what I was thinking, because the last one was 30 days. That's right. They extended it this time so you could actually steep it and make it better. So you have time to steep it a few times yourself. Provide an actual steep time, but try to keep the steep time to a maximum of 10 to 14 days for judges. If no steep time is listed, negative points, and they'll test out the shaker the next day. Also, you have to put your steep time in the ELR calculator function. Otherwise, that'll be negative points as well. Use the invalid flavors that aren't available at these sites anyways will result in disqualification. Recipes must be kept private until the winner is announced. So you're going to, when you private message the recipe, we'll talk about that in a minute. And you do not let anyone know about this recipe until you are all done and the contest winner is announced. Otherwise, you'd be disqualified.
And unfortunately, CJ, I'm sorry, as Rocky said, nobody can test your shortcake recipe for you, unfortunately.
You have to test your own. You got to believe in your own palate. Only one recipe allowed. One recipe is submitted. It is final, no exceptions. You cannot ask them to switch it out for another recipe, and you only get one chance. You give. Have a feeling if you try to submit more than one, you'll just be disqualified.
Yes, just make sure that
Yeah.
you know the one that you submit is the one that you want.
Yep.
Take your time. That's what I would
Yeah,
say. Take your
that's
time
right.
and make sure you got it right. Where
Use
you
of
want it.
all of ELR calculator, all functions, including steep time. Follow the criteria and rules up above the contest. Descriptions and notes is important. Have them accurate to what you taste and what you're supposed to taste, and maybe even kind of draw people in with your description. That can actually be very helpful. Your accuracy to your description and notes and a strawberry shortcake. Originality. So if you want to put a little twist on it, that's going to actually give you bonus points. And taste.
Speaking of, give somebody an idea, because I'm not a strawberry guy. I'm not a dessert guy, so this falls completely out of my parameters. I'm not submitting one. But I had these. What are they called? They make the chocolate covered pretzels. They're the big brand of them. They come in the
Lips.
Yeah. They have a strawberry shortcake pretzel, and it's fucking amazing. So there's an idea for some people. Do that.
There goes your originality, because Bob came up with it.
I like the way chocolate looks, Bob.
Submit private
me too.
recipes.
In the dark.
These
Yes,
were incredible, though. I'm not a strawberry guy. My God, they were delicious.
Submit your recipes directly by message, direct message, to Fitty, Kenaware, or Rocky with these links. Only submit one recipe to one person. They'll consolidate the recipes so you don't have to worry about it. That'll all be behind the scenes. They only have to submit to one of the judges, and then you're done. And then you just wait. Any recipes shared before the winner announcements will automatically be disqualified. So if you make it a public recipe, or if you accidentally post it here, it's automatically out. Awards and prizes. First place, $100 cash via PayPal or Zelle, courtesy of ELR staff. Second and third place prizes to be announced. Stay tuned. Winner announcement date to be determined, because the last time we had parameters on it, and then life happened, and it didn't happen as soon as they expected. This time, in case they get too many or something, they'll get it as soon as they can. They'll get back to you as soon as they can, and we'll probably most likely know a few days ahead of time. They usually give us a little warning so we can announce it. But yeah, that's the ELR Mixing Contest 3. And that's Ken Aware's idea to do a strawberry shortcake, to show how to do layers. Done a layer episode here before. It's not an easy thing to do.
I'm glad he picked an easy one.
Yeah. Yeah, so easy. There's no chance of
They
bleeding.
said it
The
was going to be an easy one this time.
creams don't bleed into cakes or strawberries.
Yeah.
Strawberries don't bleed into cakes or creams.
Yeah,
Not at all.
Does anybody remember Fitty being in here like a little over a month ago, saying, "Oh, don't worry, guys. The next contest, you're gonna have a lot more freedom. You can mix whatever you want." I'm gonna go back. Find that in the fucking chat.
There is more freedom, because there's no minimum or maximum flavor percentages.
No.
There's only a minimum on strawberries. So you do have more freedom. And there are more locations to get your flavors from.
Strawberry and cake in the fucking thing. So much freedom.
And they have more places you can get your flavors from. So you don't have to necessarily got them from there, but they got to be available at these sites so that the judges can pick them up from those sites. That's the purpose. As far as actually an easy contest, I'm not going to say strawberry shortcake's really easy. No, not to
When
layer
you-
it.
When you
DJ.
when every strawberry tastes the same, it's very extremely different.
I was being facetious, man.
That's actually 100% true, though, CJ. There's a lot of creams will mute cake, and a lot of cakes will mute creams.
I was being very sarcastic when I said easy.
Both will mute strawberries. It's pretty hard. Yeah, and strawberries tend to bleed into both creams and cakes. So it
The
becomes a
other
strawberry cake or a
thing-
strawberry cream. So you have to get
The other thing here is, in CJ's case, there are a lot of people in the community that are strawberry blind,
Fresh cut lawn.
which makes
shortcake.
this super difficult for them.
Yeah, Rocky.
I was gonna say,
Rocky, one of the fucking
one of the
judges.
judges.
I can't taste
One of
the
the
strawberry. I don't know if it's good or not.
Well, strawberry blind. There are certain cake concentrates that they don't love. It's gonna be. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. That's on them. But I'm gonna say it's not as easy a contest. It sounds easy. It's like, oh, strawberry shortcake, no problem. Then you go to mix it. It's like, wait a minute, what did I do here? This is fuckery.
What was 50's favorite strawberry? Flavor West?
So milk and honey enhances cake, cream, strawberry. Sure, it does, Rocky. Ugh.
There goes the originality, though, Rocky. If everybody mixes milk and honey, it's gone.
Fucking top chat. You dumb fucker.
But he already told you to begin with, if you use milk and honey, like he says in every contest, it's automatically extra points.
Well, I mean,
For him, negative points for the other two judges, positive for him.
that's not necessarily true, because if you can find a way to make milk and honey work in a strawberry shortcake,
I think you could. I think you actually could.
That's actually not an.
It's
I
gonna
don't
suck even
find that.
worse than just
That's
a
not
strawberry
easy.
shortcake.
That's a
easy beat.
competition itself. That's an extra
Yeah.
competition level on top of
DJ,
it.
I am one of these people.
Leprechaun, we know.
Yes.
There's
Especially
so
because-
much to this.
Because I know people taste milk and honey differently. It presents stronger for some people than it does for others.
Think of the
Weird
bonus
bonus.
side of this. So building this recipe, you may accidentally come across one of the best strawberry creams or strawberry that's ever been in existence. Accidentally making this contest. You might come across the best strawberry cake. You might be able to come across the best creamy or custardy cake. You know, there's all kinds of things that could happen accidentally from this contest. Try to look on the positive side. While you screw up your recipes completely bad, you still might win in some way. Just personal win. This is not an easy contest. No, I keep thinking about it, and it's. What was the layers the other day, Steve-O, that you went after too? You went after a layer that they talked about. Oh, the s'mores. S'mores for campfire. That was another layered thing that was not as easy as you'd think.
Food.
Not an easy one to go after.
Speaking of,
People went after it, though. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Layers are tough. We've done layer
Happy-
episodes, and they
happy
don't
with
always
mine.
work out.
Needs a touch of tweaking, but it is right there.
this one is freaking I'm getting the layers in the one I made. I'm getting the chocolate, the marshmallow, and the graham cracker. It changed again since last time you've tried it, Tim. It's like,
Again, it was actually pretty good last time I tried it.
yeah, but the marshmallow had muted out a little bit last time you tried it. So you thought maybe I need to change or add some more marshmallow, but because the chocolate chunk was coming forward. But now the chocolate's kind of backed off a little bit and the marshmallow's coming forward again. And the graham crackers bumped itself forward a little bit.
CJ,
Who's
for
gonna
me,
win?
every strawberry, not every strawberry, because there are a few swaggies, strawberry raw, strawberry fizz or whatever the fuck it is, new Wonder Flavors one. There's a few that don't taste like this, but everything tastes like that artificial strawberry candy to me.
Yeah.
Even the ones that are supposed to be authentic strawberries. That's all I taste them. And I'm not a fan of that in real life. I don't like those candies. I don't like those sodas.
So I'm guessing
That's
you're thinking of the
all it tastes.
sparkling strawberry from Wonder Flavor there,
Yeah.
Bob?
Sparkling.
Yeah.
And
had a
Rocky, that's
fucking-
cheating.
I had a mind fuck
Rocky,
moment there.
Rocky, that's why I haven't submitted, and I don't think I will, because I do know certain flavors. I did make a mix that does cater to you guys really, really bad, and I feel like that's an unfair.
See, you wouldn't want me to put a recipe in because just to be that jackass, I would
I
use
don't-
Simply Cake because I know you guys don't like it.
I don't particularly think knowing your judges is an unfair advantage.
Yeah, anybody can go and look at their fucking recipes, Tim.
Right, but listen, Rocky's put out like 50 strawberry shortcake recipes now. So, I mean,
Take one of the flavors out, add
Yeah.
1/4% of milk and honey, and submit that.
oh, milk
Take
and
out
honey's
all,
probably already involved.
take out all but 2 strawberries, regardless of how many he has in there, because the strawberries,
Change the percentages this much. Hey, Hanky.
Hi, Hanky.
Spanky.
Oh, he's only happy because he can see you now, Bob.
yeah, Bob, he's looking forward to seeing you more.
Happens to a lot of people.
Got the contest, got the recipes, everything's going good. Contest. Congratulations, CJ.
You're lucky you called me. I just got back from my victory lap. They'll let CJ take a picture on my podium. Yeah.
Yeah, because Bob somehow won, even though he was ineligible to enter and didn't even know the question.
I
yet.
win.
You're not a winner, you're a wiener.
That's why Tim likes me so much.
Oh, don't worry. There was definitely a joke that you would have had to take advantage of in the chat while you were gone, and I gotcha.
I'm gonna have to scroll up. I'm done mixing here. Oh, chew on my berries is delicious. I'm gonna have to just
Okay, there you go. Rocky can taste the candy strawberries.
oh man, fuck me.
Most others taste pretty.
Strawberry gummy candy. That actually worked as a nice little base there for some strawberries. Add that syrupiness.
What's the answer you give me now?
What's up, Hanky?
Oh, God.
Spanky.
So CJ tried the Alpine strawberry, and all he gets is red with a back note of one-on-one pizza.
Pizza? Wow.
Yeah, that shit's the demon. That shit's the devil, dude. Don't get me started on that fucking flavor.
I don't know how a strawberry turned into a weird, funky pizza flavor, but I'm sorry. That sounds awful.
Strawberry
Those
and
super
pear.
strong Flavora flavors don't agree with me. They just something happens to them when they fucking bump the potency up like that. Does not agree with me. I think it's because I made that highly rated mix with 1%.
The one-on-one pizza is
That fucking
interesting. I don't
vanilla.
know about that. I do know a majority of people get red, which in some cases is a win for a lot of people, because that's what's missing in a lot of situations.
Yeah, there's like a spice note in there, CJ. I get what you're saying.
One-on-one pizza.
There definitely is like a spice note in there. Strawberry.
Well, make yourself a pizza, strawberry pizza vape. Come on, duh. Obviously.
I want pizza.
You do it right with a milk and honey, sauce. Rocky might be into it.
It's the tall fescue shortcake.
Jack and those mojitos. So next on the docket.
Mm. Oh, you haven't made it yet?
No, I mixed chew on my berries first. Very happy with that. Exactly what I wanted to have.
We even got
happen in
bonus
that mix.
bonus content. got really happy, Steve-O. I just had a feeling that was gonna make you the happiest person in the world right now.
I mean, I exchanged a couple emails back and forth with Frank. Um, he had mentioned that, like what he was saying about the golden syrup, and I never tried the golden syrup, never had, but I told him it was the shining star of that group.
That I
Also another one that I really like.
fuck
That was
me.
pepper.
Fuck me.
It's just so there isn't anything like it. I mean, to my knowledge, anyway. Because I never had the golden syrup, so
I understand that, Rocky, very, very much. Some of the cheese tests and different vapes have definitely put me in the get that out of the freaking house now category. To the point where I'm on a live for a charity stream and I hear swearing from across the house. Charity stream and someone swearing and cursing from the other side of the house within seconds of me vaping that. Like, I can't even believe the smell traveled that fast.
When she gets on your nerves, Tim, you could just vape the shit out of that. She'll leave.
It tasted all right. It was just the room smell. It sucks.
Oh my
What was
god.
that? What?
Ugh.
It was the cheese, the UK cheese thing, the one that was going
Yes.
around, and I got the tester from. I think it's the Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
101 Parmesan, I think, is what
It smells like feet and
it
fart.
does. It does. The room smells horrible. Like, it tasted okay until you started to smell the room smell with it. Oh, yuck! It's kind of one of those situations. Sage is good, but a clear room. One has a lot of flavors. Well, not just one. There's a few out there. There's some savory flavors. Swaggy has some too that'll just like they're weird. None of them are actually terribly offensive. The 101's got some, probably some of the worst. That brie cheese by Flavora has not got the greatest room smell. Yeah, but for the contest, CJ, it was used high. Definitely. Well, the challenge thing. It wasn't even a contest. It was like, can you make yourself puke? Basically, what the challenge was. Ironically, it wasn't me that wanted to puke. It's the other people in the house.
How fast can you run out of mouse?
If I ask you to run out of the house before you get beat upside the head for vaping that crap in the house. That's the same charity stream with the Stroman. It was being eaten. Ugh. I don't know. I gotta see how this is. Gonna need a little bit of steep on my mix. Not an instant gratification thing, but I didn't expect it to be. It can take a little time to settle. Everybody got so quiet on the panel. I mean, you could hear a pin drop. So ironic. Never this quiet in here. Tell Paul's not here.
Thought he was gonna be here.
Thought so too, but I mean, he probably had one too many at the sisters.
Yeah.
Or they're having a good time, which is good. Family first, right, Steve-O? Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of Steve-O, make the announcement early here for that.
Yeah, so there's just a bit of contention with the scheduling for Wicking It and Kicking It. With my son starting soccer. We mentioned it a little bit before. I know some people probably saw I did like post a pre-recorded. And I'm still trying to, because it's Wednesdays and Thursday nights. And because it was the first week, Like, I really wanted to be there both nights. My son wanted me to be there both nights. We're just trying to work it out. There's a possibility maybe that his mom will go Wednesdays and I'll go Thursdays. And when we thought we kind of had that worked out, see, one of the reasons he's starting soccer and physical therapy also is because he had, he needs to strengthen his legs. He has like some issues also. It's like a hereditary thing, but like now his mom is I was thinking about just moving it to Monday, right? Because Mondays could work. I don't know if it works for everybody who watches, but it doesn't run into any other stream that way. Like, but then she was like, well, maybe 2 days in a row are too rough on him, and we can see if he can do one session in the younger group and then the one session with the older group because he's like right in the middle, which means Monday might end up being one of those nights. So now I'm like, well, now what? So I'm hoping that maybe moving forward we can continue doing Wednesdays, but just stay tuned for more updates. Like, because I might have to move the night. I might, if I'm not able to go live, for sure, I might schedule like pre-recorded ones. You know how YouTube can do the live premiere, and then
You
schedule
did that
it
Friday,
so-
right?
Yeah, I did that Friday, but this time, well, this wasn't a live premiere. I just pre-recorded it and uploaded it. With the premiere, at least I like if it'll go live and I can be in chat. It's not the same, you know what I mean? But at least I can be in chat if I do it that way. Like I said, there's a possibility that maybe nothing changes, but it's all still kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to just completely cancel them for the rest of the summer. I've done that before, and it can be difficult to not difficult to get back into it, but
Yep.
some people lose interest sometimes. I mean, I feel like we got a pretty good group of people that are going to be back no matter what.
Yep.
I'm just unsure. You know what I
That's like
mean?
build streams, man. Nobody does build
As
streams.
as it stands going forward this week, we're in agreement that Mom goes Wednesday and I go Thursday. But it's
But if
subject
that stays
to
the
change.
same, if that
Yeah.
stays the same.
If that does work out, then there will be a live on Wednesday. If things start to get overly complicated, we're gonna move the night to Monday. Would probably be, the thing the positive about the Monday would be because the stream already runs simultaneously when Grim does the Patreon stream.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
So some people are like bouncing back and forth, or
Dedicated to one, not the other, or whatever.
Monday, and at the same, if it's Monday, it doesn't, it would end before C Moose goes live on Twitch. It would be plenty of time before Noted DX starts. When we finish. So I don't know.
True.
It's just we've been trying to get him into some type of sport for a long time, and it just so happened to work out, and he's having fun so far.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, he tapped out a bit early on Thursday, but because he was sore.
It has originality. If I mention it, someone still makes it.
Mhm.
Because this is making me think of it behind me.
Yeah.
Using a banana as your cream to help it stand out.
Yeah, CCJ said Monday sounds
That's
good.
not a terrible idea. Or a banana custard.
Yeah, I like the idea of Monday night if we have to change nights.
Although would that technically fall under that separate
Yeah, because you taste the banana
fruit thing?
a lot.
would, but call it a banana cream. Bananas and creams go really well together. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if that's crossing the line. I don't know. That could go either way. Might be originality. It might be like, yeah, no, that's making it a fruit medley thing. Okay, whatever.
Bob, Hankey's talking to you.
Hankey's talking to you, Bob. Yeah. Been a good day.
Yeah.
It has been a really good day. I had work today, came home, relaxed, took a little nap at the bunny, and then like got up and did this. Been a good day for me, a nice relaxing day. Really.
I had a crisis and lost my WS-23. So when I went to find it, I saw some salt vinegar chips sitting there. So
Is that what you meant by keep it down, Steve?
all is well in the world.
You mean you were sleeping?
You were sleeping. What?
No, I said, is that what you meant by keep it down? Steve is sleeping in our chat, our AFL chat.
Oh, that's just random.
No,
This is random.
because I had just woken up from the nap.
Steven is sleeping.
Yeah.
No, I was picking on you because of your post. No, it was more me picking on you than anything.
It got in my head because I just got up from a nap and
Thinking I was watching you.
And I opened that thing and saw the stuff. So I commented, and then you immediately like, "Be quiet, Steven's sleeping." I'm like, "What the fuck?" How do you know that? Who sent you?
Who sent you? Well, yeah, you see that llama behind you has a camera in its eyeball.
Yeah.
So it's been a good week.
He's got a pretty smile.
Pretty smile. Yeah, so just because it's not a single source recipe week too, it's not a bad idea if you can occasionally throw some out there, try and help some of the new mixers, especially if it's a fairly simple recipe, and kind of mix within a certain location. Because it does help people so they can get into it a little quicker and a little easier. Maybe they're making their first order and just want to try mixing. Well, how much better can it get than just, oh, it's all available right here. I can just pick it up real quick. And I don't have to go to 6 different sites because they're already like freaking out because they're trying to figure out how to mix. Bob can explain that very thoroughly. He's still trying to figure it out. He's licking his knuckles. Hey, salty?
Yeah, pulling a Paul.
Yeah.
Pulling a Paul.
I still love how Paul always knuckles everything. He can always say, "I know that flavor like the back of my hand."
That's true. It tastes kind of funky. Tastes a lambas bready. Oh, I forgot.
Let's actually try jacking those.
I forgot.
See, Paul, this is how you try a liquid.
Put it, yeah, look. Try a liquid. You take it and you drip it into the atomizer.
It's in here now, okay? Are you following me?
Get off the bottle.
It's in. Shut up. Yeah, it was dripping, okay? I can't lose those drips.
I can't edit that out.
Tell Paul to stop knuckling. He'll stop doing this and just take the bottle.
Start licking the bottle, Paul. That's what you gotta do.
I can taste that liquid.
Is that the wick? Liking it?
I love the airflow.
Yeah. That's
it's so smooth, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I first built it and whipped it up, did I fuck something up with the build or something in here? It's like I'm hitting it and it's like there's like no sound coming out of the fucking thing.
It's so smooth, yeah.
I have the 2-hole one in there right now.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying that one. I haven't used the just the regular like Cyclops hole yet. But
it's a lot of airflow.
Got wild melon.
This is perfect for me.
Wild watermelon live licks, all Flavora from BCF. Banana Flavora at 0.6. Candy Flavora at 0.2. Marshmallow vanilla Flavora at 0.6. Pineapple 0.6. Sweetness 0.4. Watermelon 2.4. And wild melon at 0.2. I like it when people use a wild melon low because otherwise it becomes a wild melon mix. Like it already is, but it really punches.
Wild. I found a new love for wild melon. I had single flavor tested for noted.
Wild
That
melon's actually
flavor is
delicious,
fucking
but
incredible.
turn it up
It's
too much in the
difficult to work
mix,
with,
and
yeah.
it's really kind of a bully. So using it low is actually best.
I mean, yeah, I like.
You use yours
I
fairly
like,
low tonight.
yeah, yeah. Just to add a little bit of something extra to the other melon.
Rocky, that makes me think of this.
Although I could single flavor that wild melon.
I have single flavored it after I tested. Same thing when we did the single flavor testing. Oh, I have tried it, used it in mixes before, but I never tried it by itself. It's like already a mix. Doesn't this tastes a lot like a few commercial mixes out there? It's like pretty sure it's just that with maybe something a little added.
Mm.
Bob,
Time living tea.
what do you got here, Bob?
Just a different take on a watermelon lemonade. I guarantee you it tastes nothing like any watermelon lemonade you've ever had. That combo of that yellow watermelon from Wonder Flavors and Perillium watermelon is just, oh, it is
A
great.
yellow watermelon is quite unique.
Yep.
It's driving
Then you
me
have
nuts.
the we have some good flavors from these flavor houses that we it's summertime. We should be actually starting to celebrate the watermelon flavors a little bit more.
Yeah, that I wanted a different watermelon lemonade. There's hundreds of watermelon lemonade mixes out there, and they all basically taste. They're all basically the same, like commercial, like Jolly Rancher or natural watermelon mixed in with lemonade. I wanted to do something different and add a different twist on it. And oh my god, that yellow and that Perillium watermelon together, holy fuck! Tastes nothing like any watermelon lemonade you've ever had. It is so good. That yellow watermelon, that's like some cantaloupe, a bit of honeydew in there. Mixed with that like pink sweetener that the Perillium watermelon is.
Rocky, some people
They
do get
balance out
really.
beautifully.
There's some rind in there, but some people are sensitive to that rind note. There's a few melons out there that people have rind note issues.
Regular
A few
Flavora.
watermelons out there.
Regular Flavora watermelon has a rind note to it. But
Ultimate watermelon has that rind note. For me.
We've had that discussion
specifically-
before. Let's flavor company. People love this watermelon. Let's add a rind note and ruin it. Why? Why do you do that? Why?
Well, I mean, I had a mix once before I changed the Flavora watermelon out, where I kind of wanted a little bit of that rind note because it made it more authentic. Because the idea of the recipe was you cut up a bunch of fruits and put it into a bowl, ate the fruit, but then the juice was left over in the bottom,
Okay.
And the recipe was the mixed fruit juices blended together at the bottom of the bowl. And you get that rind note, in something like that.
I've done that before when it
But then
almost cup like, then you just drink it. Yeah.
Yeah. But then when it came to releasing a recipe, keeping it consistent with other watermelon recipes on the menu that my partner made, and what people wanted something more candy. The recipe was altered.
Typically.
Yeah. So.
All right. So we're going to get headed out of here for the night.
Did you go over Rocky's recipe that he dropped? The
Yes.
single flavor one?
Yep.
Right here?
Did.
Okay. I was doing something because somebody messaged me on the forum. I was responding. So.
All right. So, Bob, what are you doing this week? Well, whoa. I
Every
just
time.
messed up. There it goes. Sorry. Bumped the button. Bob ran away as I asked him what he's doing. Bob's doing nothing this week. He's just become the invisible man. He is going to take the week off and hide from society. He's really good at it. Either that or he's going to transform into a teddy bear.
Bob's gonna play Elden.
Probably.
Probably.
At least once.
right, Here he
What?
is. He runs
What?
away every time I call his name.
Smart man.
So, Bob, what do you got going on this week? What are you planning on
He's a
doing?
lawyer.
Playing some games. Being a lawyer. You know. Working on that Tim v. Cassie
Hey, Fitty.
custody battle for that ball of fur that they have.
The ball further is kicking her butt tonight.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep.
You know what games you're going to be playing?
Yeah. Mass Effect and Lies of P. Fuck
You're
yeah.
gonna play Elden Ring.
I was wrong.
And as of right now, Steve-O, do you know
said
your
Elden Ring, man.
plans?
As
Still
of right now, planning to go live on Wednesday, per usual.
Could be subject to change depending on circumstances.
Still stuck on the final boss of the Elden Ring DLC.
Poker night there.
Well,
Rocky's a millionaire as of tonight. He's going to play poker with his friends and take all their.
Good luck, Rocky.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-record something just in case before
That's
Wednesday
smart.
happens. So in case anything changes, there will still at least be content going live
watch.
at 7 p.m. and I'll be in chat at the very least.
There'll be something there to watch.
I
That's a
think
good
he means,
idea.
I think he means poker night with whipped cream.
Oh, that's poker night.
Well, he said the other day, not with whipped cream night, wasn't
Yeah, liquor
he
in the
did, he
front,
did,
poker
he
in
did.
the rear.
it?
Oh boy.
Sorry for any headphone users, but hey, Fitty, are we still being too loud, Fitty? Is this quiet enough for you, Fitty? You said we were
What?
too loud, so is this okay?
Liquor in the front, poker in the
I
rear.
turned my mic down.
Jeez.
Now I'm triggered.
Actually, before the show, she had an appointment today, so she came in, Bob, didn't she?
Yesterday.
She sounded like a mouse. You could hardly hear her. Bob's like, yes, keep it like that.
Yeah, I was trying. Sorry, guys. I failed you all.
All right,
at
you guys-
least it wasn't when she tried turning her mic up because my God, my ears are still fucking ringing.
Are
Oh,
you
when she
sleeping yet,
when she switched
Fitty?
mics. When she switched mics and had that other one that was tin candy and terrible. Yeah, that was loud. That was loud.
Oh my
That
God.
reminds me. You know how
Taking
thoughtful
shits
my
that
son
sounded
is?
better.
He brought one of his microphones from his mom's house here for me to try out. It's
Aw.
like nothing
Awesome.
like magnificently like special or anything, but it's a decent work sounding mic. He brought it for me to try because he heard me complaining about my headphone microphone peaking.
That's cool.
How thoughtful is that?
You, Fitty?
That is pretty awesome.
He's a good kid.
Okay. All right, everybody. You guys have a great weekend. Monday night, we are going over RY4s. I noted. So that'll be a fun one. Actually, it is kind of fun. I don't mind
Or as
RY4s.
Benny Vapes calls it, RY whores.
Even though that's a specific mix and not yeah, what? What the fuck, Bob? All right.
Seriously,
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck, Bob?
PLR form now.
I didn't
Yeah,
get it up
pickle.
yet because this last 3 days have been absolutely insane. But yeah, P as the alphabet. We're going over P's, and we know that Bob's going to have all kinds of perverted names. Even perverted is the name. But yeah, P episodes on Tuesday. And then Saturday next week is to be determined. I do have 2 plans, but I'm not sure which order I want to go in. I got to talk to everyone here. But yeah. So enjoy your week. I'll get those up tonight and ready to
All
go.
right, he went to do the pray hands and did something weird because he didn't realize why I was doing it. Fitty's asking for prayers for his mom if you were somebody that prays.
Oh, Fitty. Yes. Very, very much. Well wishes out to those people that have things going on. Definitely. 100%. We have too many in our family that have issues or have family. Always be there for one. Bob?
No, you just said people have issues, and I raised my hand.
Oh, okay. honest admissions.
Thank
Yep.
you for sharing, Bob.
bring some light to the situation, you know.
Well, add
All right,
fitting to the shots and prayers segment on my live.
Absolutely.
Hey, you've been doing that a lot lately. Really.
Shots and prayers, yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the summer while you can.
Later.
All right, Bob.
Hasta la night. Sayonara. Cha cha cha. Much love.
Bye.